Hey guys, in this video we're going to be talking about the distance formula. So let's say we had this graph over here and we had this purple point and this pink point or red point right here. So we can easily tell the distance between them is just 2 units, right? So 1, 2, that's 2 units. But what if there was a point, let's say right over here? So maybe it's over here. Well, that's kind of harder to tell because we have all these points. What is the shortest distance? That's really hard to tell. So we have this formula here, which is distance equals x1 minus x2 squared plus y1 minus y2 squared. And this whole thing is being squared, rooted. Okay. So square root of x1 minus x2 whole squared plus y1 minus y2 squared, all under its square root. So that is our formula. Okay, so now we have these 2 points. Let's start by identifying where these points are in the coordinate. This is 1, 2, 3, -3, comma, +1. And this is 3, comma, 3. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, yep. And now all I have to do is just plug it into my formula. So I have distance equals, let's go ahead and label this actually, x1. It doesn't matter which one's x1 or x2, but just make sure you're consistent for the y because the subscripts have to stay same. So the blue is going to be my 2 and the purple is going to be my 1s. Okay, so we have -3 here. -3 minus 3 and then squared plus, and then y1 is 1 minus 3 squared, and then square root this whole thing. Then simplify, so we have distance equals -3 minus 3, that's -6 squared plus 1 minus 3, that's -2 squared. Take the square root of that. So then d equals -6 squared. So -6 times, let me put this here. -6 times -6, that's +36. So 36 plus -2 times -2, that's 4. So -2 times -2, that gives me 4. Take the square root of that, and then d equals 36 plus 4, that's 40. So the square root of 40. We can simplify this. So let's go ahead and use a tree diagram method. So 2 and 20, 2 and 10, 2 and 5. So again, group, circle, circle. So then we have 1, 2 on the outside, and then 10 on the inside. 5 times 2 is 10. So my distance is 2 root 10. And this number would be hard to, determine by just looking at the graph. So the distance formula is super handy, and that's how you would use it to find the distance between 2 points.